Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next match of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 Winter Tournament. Tonight, we have a match between Slidick and jessandy8. I am Elsoa, and I'm joined here by the Pedantic Potato.
Good evening, Elsoa.
So, both of these runners are in the 1 and 2 group, which means for both of them, they would like to get this win so that they can, have a better shot at getting into the upper brackets.
That's for sure. And this 1 and 2 group, it does not mean it is an easy group. There's a lot of really good players, including both of these down in the 1 and 2 group. This is a very competitive tournament, so I expect this should be a very competitive match.
I expect we're not going to see a Flute start. In fact, I'm going to predict the Flute will be a 9.
Well, that might enrage Jess. We know she likes the recorder, but let's find out.
Look, we all know that you want Flute 9 to go back to 2Q4 to get the ladder that was under a Dig Dogger to go back to 9 to get the bow so that you can go back to 2Q4 again to get your silvers that are under a dome. We all know that's what we want.
I was hoping the silver arrows would be in 1Q7, actually.
That's fair. I'll allow that instead of both in 2Q4.
But it looks like, no, we do not get the recorder. Just the power bracelet.
Good. Power bracelet's not a bad item. It's not the recorder.
No, in fact, it's probably, it's probably the one you want. Well, no, I guess the recorder opens up more things, yeah.
So, the Mighty Heart Street. Oh, hi.
Oh, boy.
Right.
Wizrobes on the overworld. Blue one, specifically.
So, getting the dungeons is going to be impossible, but once you get in the dungeons, you're pretty much in the clear.
That is true. And in some ways, I actually prefer it that way.
Meanwhile, we get money. Okay. I'm okay with that money.
And we can actually open up the power bracelet spot.
Yes, and what do we get? Free candle. So, there's a couple of instances where I could definitely see buying a candle. One being that you have a candle shop early and it's relatively inexpensive. One being that if you just have a metric ton of money and aren't finding bonus caves. And the third being you just want the extra hearts because you've seen it's a good white sword item.
Yeah, but most runners will certainly pick up the candle, almost always.
I think the candle is by far the more popular choice, and it makes sense, because if you can get a candle, you can jumpstart your world exploration.
And to answer a question in chat, no, there's no prize money for this tournament. This tournament's just for fun.
Yes, this is a tournament for the ever so important race time GG points that don't mean anything, like Whose Line. So, chat's pointing out also that the bunnies on the overworld dungeon clearing is going to come down to the number of food dogs. Because the bunnies on the overworld will be nice because you don't need a bow to deal with them. Slidick up to a significant amount of money. jessandy also. I'm guessing there was a large secret and I just missed what it was. Back chat is saying it's a 104 big secret. That's pretty good. I like this money.
Yeah, it's pretty good, actually.
Whatever the small secret is will be good enough.
Both runners are pretty much tracing each other's footsteps right now. That makes sense.
Although Slidick did not get the candle out of the take any in the power bracelet spot, because Slidick has not been that power bracelet slot.
Oh. I wonder if he forgot that was the power bracelet start. That would be unfortunate.
As you see a red ring on the coast, I'm not so much sure if it's that or just saying, you know what, there's a bunch of Bull's Voice on that screen, it's probably nothing anyway. I'm going to elect to come back for it when I have bombs, because I got to get back to the Northeastern bomb betting.
I could see that.
And given that they've got 3 hearts, it's really close to start. Yeah, I agree. I can definitely understand that decision, if that is the decision.
Oh, you see that Wizrobe telling Jess you are not coming this way?
Yeah, this feels like a case where you scroll it and hope the Bull's Voice doesn't face you. There you go.
Slidick, though, yeah, then Bull's Voice says you can come through. That's right, Wizrobe.
It's because, you know what? It's because Slidick doesn't have the candle. The enemies are nicer because Slidick doesn't have the candle. They know they're not going to get burnt.
So you're saying there's an aggro component now that you've added to Zelda.
I'd be okay with this.
That's actually not a bad idea now that I say it out loud. Yeah.
It would also make the meat more useful, because then you can make the meat pacify the enemy's bet.
Okay, so
Alright, so
Slidick did just open a power bracelet spot, so he does know he has it.
Okay, then it may well be that he figures, okay, that's a screen to get into, I'll just come back later, it's probably nothing, which is a fair assumption. The odds of it being something important are generally reasonably low for any given individual cave. And Slidick does get bombs.
And Jess, using her candle, has found potion shop after potion shop. Oh, and some really vicious whiz robes.
So, getting into the so once you're in the dungeons, you're fine, but again, it's getting to them is going to be difficult. Slidick, though, with a lot of hells right now. And not... Sorry.
We're just finding all the potion shops. And none of the levels. It's
I
interesting.
think there's 7 total potion shops?
We found
Oh,
4 already.
And it's level 6. Now this could be 2Q, or this could be shapes. It's shapes. Oh, actually, hold on. This could be...
No, you're right. This is shapes, I think.
No, actually, you know what? Maybe this could be first quest.
Oh, you're right.
Because I think in first quest, this call... Yeah. Ooh. Well, we know it's not Tiki. That's important. We're not going to be able to go that way. Can you pirouette this side wall? Because Jess is going to explore the Lost Hills, finds another kitty hut shop. Let's see. Oh, you can. Okay.
All right.
As TQ4 has a... Oh, but you need a key anyway! But this is the Belfry.
Oh, no, you might be able to bomb left from here still. Or
Not in this column if it's one.
Oh, you're right. We can't.
Oh, but there's a key.
This
Huge
enemy
find
set
for
looks
Slidick.
pretty easy. That's good.
Bombs are 2 rupees! They're in the waterfall, but they're 2 rupees! Man, this is a reasonably nice seed so far, outside of the Wishing System. And Jess is gonna find... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, for that price, it's worth the walk. And it looks like Jess, yeah, as you said, has the bait now as well.
This is starting to feel like a 1Q6.
It really looks like it, yeah.
Which is good news for the runners, because that means generally a pretty good amount of keys available. Level 1 does have 6 locked doors normally, but you can still come out of there with a bunch of keys, and the locked doors are in particularly good spots for exploration.
So that means that 789 is either going to be second quest or shapes. We haven't seen any second quest item or enemies on the overworld yet, so we have no proof indicating it'd be second quest yet.
If you want your required triple dip of 9, you want it to be shapes, because that's a little bit more likely to be required triple dip. Ooh, a compass.
Point.
Oh, that's... Now, you might ask why in the world anybody wants a triple dip of 9. Well, I'm known for being evil on comps. Speaking of level 9, oh, that's a shape. Wait. Yeah, that has to be a shape. Oh, that's big. So 1Q front, half shape back. Okay.
Alright.
Potential item here for Slidick as Jess is potentially about to get the armor side in here. Oh, the darkness rolled up. It's the raft.
Well, that unlocks 2 more spots on the overworld.
Why can't you put the raft on the water in the dungeons and make it a lot?
You would think so.
Although I guess if the NES manual is to be believed, the rivers are made out of blood, so no, maybe not.
Does wood care? Whether you put it... you know what? I'm not going to go down that road.
What are the properties of the wood making it fast? Oh! The Triforce and 6's ladder blocked, but Slidick still may be able to get some items out of here. Jess finds another take, and he's up to 5 hearts now.
Yeah, it's kind of nice having the 2 right next to one another. Jess is really finding a lot of good things early in this seed. And more bombs!
Okay, let's see if Jess elects to go to Death Mountain.
That seems like a good place. You got that many bombs, you're in the area, might as well get it done.
Slidick also getting some bombs. I don't think they've realized they're in 1v6 yet. Which, to be fair, 6 is generally so big in shape, it's easy to assume any given 6 is a shape.
True.
And that room normally does not appear in 1v6. Without any keys, Slidick's going to have a little bit of a tough time getting in, although you can clear this room and get into these doors.
And welcome in Raiders from VTorp. We are in the first race of week 4 of this Zelda tournament. Congratulations on being here.
Now, the reason all the old men are saying question mark is that there is a flag that is on, which is that the old men all need to book in order to be able to understand them. There's a second old man.
And Jess found, I think, her second big secret, so she's now got quite a bit of money. We'll see if she starts buying more things like arrows.
I don't recall if we've... Well, that's not even a stair. Ah, here we go. Here's an item in a dig dogger. No recorder yet, though. Let's see. It's a heart container.
You need those. Well, most people runners need those.
Well, I mean, you need to get to like 5 or 6 in order to get the white sword item. It's pretty good, but we haven't seen what the white sword item is. We do see any roads, though, and a key for Slidick. See if Slidick decides to try and bomb out of that room. Slidick's seen a lot of this 6, but as good of a luck to leave, you know what, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I mean, hunting down that floor item just takes forever, and you got to come back for the Triforce later, so no reason.
Plus, you've only got... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I think it's doing the same thing you were.
They've only got one key, and the white sword is the white sword item. Up
Very
in Death
nice.
Mountain. Oh, in the corner, too.
Yeah, I think Jess is just having really good luck on the order she's searching. Happens to be the order where these items are.
So far, we'll see if that holds up, because remember, this flag set does have a little bit of a variance factor to it. Given the Heart Shuffle plus the potential for 2Q dungeons. It will be interesting to see how that holds up, as both are now finding any roads. This cannot be called for Jess yet. It is way too early.
Yeah, certainly not. This is way too early to say it's for Jess. She's got a little bit of an advantage here, but there is... I mean, we don't know where the bows are, the silver. There is so much left to find.
Jess has only found one level so far, which that is level 9. Jess has the combat advantage right now from having the white sword, but that's not nearly definitive enough to say that...
And Slidick is one room away.
And Slidick's about to find the white sword here. Oh! And now the combat advantage is neutralized. Look at that. We're
and it only
basically
took 4 hearts. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, Slidick does have a little bit of extra information for where 6 is. Jess knows where 9 is. But really, there's nothing that's given either runner enough of a lead to say that they can start running away with it.
No, not even close. It is kind of amazing. We've only found 2 levels so far between the 2 runners.
I know, and both of them are doing parts of Death Mountain. It's not like they're ignoring it. So that's the other crazy part about this.
Well, we gotta find something soon.
I mean, do we have 7 block dungeons? Because Slidick doesn't have the raft yet.
I mean, we could. And, I mean, the ladder could be blocking some of the dungeons. We know certainly the ladder is required for the seed. That tells me that the runners are going to be heading into level 9 with Red Ring, probably.
Oh, we got a level 3. But you... Oh, wait. Okay, you can pirouette this door, but it requires an unintuitive screen scroll. So the way you pirouette that door is you line up exactly in the center of that screen vertically and screen wrap over to the other side. You're going to show up on the coast over where that open coast shop is. You'll then walk back to the right. You can go through that one tile wall and you'll be able to open that door.
All right, we'll see if Jess does that.
It's very rare that you see it happen, and I don't think a lot of times that gets thought about because, again, you have to have a dungeon in that south corner with a door that you can pirouette on that left side. But in this case, you can break into 3 with it without having to spend a key. Jess has elected not to. Let's see if Slidick does.
Slidick's got a key. He probably will just use the key.
And our tracker, OpnoPoint, has also raised in the chat that you can do the same thing on the west, on that open cave on East Death Mountain. You can also do it there. Which, if we did not already, let us say thank you to OpnoPoint for doing the checking and making it look like we know what we're talking about. Now, Slidick may elect to just spend the key. Jess will find level 5. This is the first level that she can go into without having to do a tricky pirouette.
It's a pretty reasonably sized dungeon. Let's see what Slidick does.
Slidick's thinking about it. 3 generally is pretty good for keys, so spending key in 3 is generally not a bad play. Is going to like to spend the key. Okay, I don't have a problem with that at all. Rifles. Going to leave it for now.
Yeah, at this point in the game, we need items.
And that Triforce is so early into the dungeon. Okay, I think Slidick's figured out it's 1, 2... Oh, a bomb upgrade for Jess, but only +2.
Not a very good deal, but those two bombs could really come into play later.
Slidick is going to elect to pick up the key instead of command a key first. It's another key, but only has to spend 1 key to check this whole side. That's very important. But you're not going to do that right now. Jess has found the transport in level 5. That is something that is known as the unofficial rule of 5. The first area you find will be the transport. It's very rare that it's not. Potential item here for Slidick. Just a bomb pack for Jess, no item. Oh, that's ugly.
That is a very ugly mugger, and I don't know if it's required. I guess we'll find out.
Jess is going to elect not to pay it. Might be thinking this is a 225 at this point. So Jess Andy is running with random starting tuna color and potentially randomized other tuna colors. So you can end up with things like Pink Link.
If you get Pink Link, you should probably see your doctor.
Is Pink Link in the same family of diseases as Pink Eye?
Yes, yes it is.
Okay.
It's easily treatable.
I throw Clear Eyes at Link.
Alright, looks like both runners are still looking for items. These dungeons aren't easily giving up their secrets.
Cannot be one in here because of that shutter door, but hi, Patra! How are you? I might want to pay out of this Patra room.
Oh, that Patra's... Wow.
And it looks like Jess has so far found a way around that bunker room.
That's good, that's good.
Slidick's going to go back into 3. I haven't seen an item out of there yet.
Are we seeing potential Goma blocks here?
So in this room it would have to be the spiral stair that has a enemy tail drop. That make that a bow block. The dark room cannot have an important item in it. It could have a map, it could have a compass, it could have a key, but not an important item. There's the heart on the floor. For Jess.
I think one of the Gomas on Jess's side was blocking a shutter door. So if there's something important behind that shutter door, then it could come into play.
Yes. Now this is a potential push block room for Slidick, but it is full of blue berries and they do like to snipe you. Oh, and stair item here for Jess. Okay. The other item in 5 is another heart.
A double heart level. Okay.
Does happen reasonably regularly. I think it's a feature of the game that because Triforces can't appear in dark rooms due to the way that Triforce works. I think it's just a feature of the game that major items also can't appear there. Meanwhile, the stair item in 3 is a heart!
So every item we found in dungeon so far is a heart.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. The floor drop in 3 is the magical boomerang. Well, you wanted me to say heart, didn't you? It cannot be in this room. This room can only drop in level 1. Even if you have two rooms on, I think this can still only have a killed enemies drop in level 1. It can have a standing drop in other levels of this computer to shuffle it. Let's see, now this can have a drop here in 2. Jess is gonna pay something to go through the bugger. I didn't see what she paid.
She paid a heart.
And it's double heart 3! So 3 is double heart, 5 is double heart, we found a heart in 6!
Did we accidentally flip the all hearts flag on for this seed?
Look, Jess Jerk is very happy right now. I guarantee you.
That's true. Well, this means we're going to have to continue digging in every other level.
Yep.
No easy items here.
We're honestly probably just gonna have to find a level to dig.
I mean, if we don't find any more levels, we have to go back to that 6 to dig out that floor item. But there is a lot of Hyrule left unexplored, so presumably we'll find more levels.
I was about to say, that would be kind of crazy if the game just forces you into 6 because everything is hearts.
Sometimes it feels like it happens like that.
And to be fair, all the Russell Stover heart-shaped chocolate boxes from Valentine's Day are now probably on clearance for like 89% off.
That is true.
See, everyone talks about how holiday... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There's a thing, you're making me hungry for chocolate, that's all.
Look, everyone talks about how holidays are great, but it's the days after the holidays you get all this stuff on sale for next year. That's the best part. Except for the chocolates. I don't think I'd keep the chocolates open. Unless you keep them in the fridge, then you're fine. Most likely.
Looks like Jess is deciding to continue looking and finding that Triforce. She already paid the mugger. She is going to get her money's worth out of that.
Yes. This makes sense to me.
And it's a pretty easy enemy set. There's no reason not to.
And there it is. Shiny Dorito obtained. Also, everyone in chat is pointing out to me that freezer for chocolate is better, and I completely agree. Just now we'll find level 2. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying Slidick has started finding the take-any's now.
Go ahead and doing some Death Mountain exploration.
So with 2, we should have 2 floor drops.
Yes. And no stairs.
And there was that... Oh, there's one, a heart!
Oh, come on. Give us double heart, too.
This is amazing.
Just give us double heart, too. Cat wants it. We want it. Everybody wants it.
And Slidick also purchasing the meat. So no meat block's going to slow down either of these runners.
Yeah, I don't disagree with it, honestly. Glimmering is likely not going to happen because it's 252. Come on, give us double heart, too. We have seen 2 hearts in 5, 2 hearts in 3, a heart in 6, and a heart in 2. That's 6 of the 9 heart containers.
That's just crazy.
For those just joining, we have not found any items besides the Raft and White Sword. They started with a power bracelet, and Slidick just bought arrows because we have found 6 hearts so far.
It's going to be hilarious if the one thing we can't get is mags.
Yeah, mags will be 14 somehow. We gotta keep track of what time the runners find X numbers of parts at, between the two of them.
You know, both runners right now have probably got to be going, I am so far behind. I haven't found a single item yet. My opponent probably has bow and silvers already.
Except, no, your opponent has also found nothing but hearts. Slidick finds level 9, sees that it's a shape. Although probably knew it was shapes from seeing the not disco rows. I secretly want it to be another heart and 2.
I don't secretly. I openly want it to be another heart and 2.
Well, there's a key. Slidick's gotta be careful on the health front here, but does get into the cave.
And I think this is an area that Jess did not search, the East Death Mountain, so hopefully we'll find more levels here.
That is correct. And so far, we're finding no other level items. But the bogey arrow opens, and it's 7! Okay! Now we're getting somewhere.
And
now, I would honestly go
7
ahead and
could be pretty big.
Yeah.
And there's our meat block.
The meat is useful! It's the blue boomerang in 2!
Wow, this is an amazing troll seed. Wow.
So, folks, we found a white sword is the white sword item, a raft is the Armos item, the blue boomerang in 2, and 6 hearts between both runners.
I don't think I've ever seen a seed, you know, this void of items ever.
Slidick's gonna pick up the Triforce here, presumably go back in just once that health refill. Synchronized refills, folks! And yet, our runners are even on Triforces, and basically even on items. In spite of going completely different directions, this is fantastic.
Even on items in that they basically don't have any.
They even have the same number of hearts! But Jess finds level 8! Candle Row has 3 levels!
Alright, so with how many hearts we found, and level 8 having 3 items, she's got to find an item in here, right?
How about an old man to mug you first?
Oh man, that's insane, that how many muggers there are.
Alright, I predict level 8 is going to have the wooden boomerang. Another one of our heart containers. And the magic key in a moat room.
I like it. I like it.
Here's a moat room!
Alright, let's see that magic key.
Slidick's gonna go ahead and clear out a belfry here at 7. Oh! Not even gonna check the moat room!
Well, she probably figured, can't pick it up yet anyway, who cares?
Slidick's gotta be careful about picking this clock up, because if he freezes the blue Tektites in the wrong place, you cannot kill them. Slidick's gonna go back and clear the blue Tektites before he goes to the stage. Both runners on a pretty good key count right now. Slidick a little low on bombs, better on money.
Yeah, resource-wise, I think this seed's not treating the runners too badly.
Let's see. Okay, another old man in 7. That's going to be the bomb upgrade. Slidick will go ahead and get it and get that +2. That solves Slidick's bomb problem right there. And there's a Goma. This cannot have a stair. And Slidick's already been near this room, so Slidick's got some other options to go through. But is going to elect to leave 7. I didn't quite see if they were blocked by a ladder or if it's just a case of, I got other dungeons I can go through.
You know, and with it being shapes, I don't think we know. You know, without bombing all the walls, there's just no way to know.
Right, unless you get the map.
Well, yes, but you didn't have that.
Nothing there. Just a gambling den. So, I'm thinking about it. We have not seen level 4. And I think that's it.
I don't think we've seen level 1.
You're right. Slidick would like to find level 1.
So pretty much our progression's got to be in 7 or 8 at this point.
And there's a question about if the room that Jess was just in drops. So in first quest, there is one of those rooms that drops because it has the vanilla Goma in first quest 6. In second quest, that room can have a drop from level 5, which normally has a key in the lower corner, and it can also have a stair in it, as seen in level 8 and probably some other levels. But level 8 has like an example of every single possible staircase you could ever imagine, including the shirt room. Wait, no, level 9 has it. There's the magical sword over in the forgotten spot.
And I would say that was almost guaranteed if it wasn't for all the hearts we're giving up to muggers.
Well, Slidick has not paid a mugger yet, as we find the recorder in level 8. We finally have an item that isn't a heart or a boomerang. It took almost 30 minutes.
Wow, that is crazy.
That's a sign of a good seed right there.
It is.
Alright. So now we're going to see Slidick clean up some of this forest area. Might end up over at Candle Row.
And now Jess just has to find the Triforce, and then she can record her back here whenever she wants. So I think that may change her clearing strategy.
So if Slidick finds all 3 hearts, that'll put Slidick at 11. Do you think they go try the magical sword?
It's kind of out of the way, so I'm not sure. And you already have the white sword. That's pretty good offense, and I don't feel like we're being blocked by any tough rooms in the dungeon. So I don't know that they'd prioritize that.
I think my dream of Force Triple to 9 is dead.
Is it? I don't know that it's dead yet.
So the problem is, you can go into 9 to get the bow, and then leave to get the silvers, but the... Well, actually, have we seen a hard ladder block?
Well, that one Triforce, yeah.
Dang it. The any key!
Well, that was one of your predictions.
It just wasn't the wrong spot.
Yep.
So level 8 having all the goods today. Ooh,
yeah.
Nice clip from Slidick to get onto that bush.
Agreed, that was very nice. And Jess is going to take that Triforce and run. She can always come back for that floor item later.
Yeah, I don't see a reason that you come back to that.
Especially now with that recorder, she's got so many new spots to check.
Like this one, that you would never know about unless you just recorded every spot. Level 1? Wait. Oh, Slidick didn't have a candle when they came here initially. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why this wasn't found until now. Level 4 is still MIA. So near start and Candle Row has a ton of levels in this seed.
Yeah, it sure does. So now 4 is the only one we haven't found.
And I think Jess will clear out this entire level 1. There's no reason really not to.
Certainly not. We still have multiple items we need, and this is an easy level with an easy enemy set. Of course you're going to clear it out.
Yeah.
And she can spend as many keys as necessary, because she's got the any key.
Don't burn the banana! The only time it's acceptable to cook the banana is when you're making, like, banana nut bread.
Sorry.
There's the map of the eagle. Slidick's gonna go ahead and pick up a potion here. I like it.
That's a good call.
I think if, like you were saying, you've got white sword already. You know that you're gonna end up with a ladder, which is gonna get you the red ring. The magical sword isn't as important at that point.
No, I mean you can do anything on white sword and red ring.
Here goes Jess into the thing. Diamond Stair contains another heart. 7.
Wow.
7 hearts. Both silvers and 9, please.
It's going to be interesting to see if level 4 is ladder blocked. That is a possibility.
Yep. is headed back over towards the coat shop. Oh, Slidick's gonna go check this craft spot.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we have not seen it yet.
Okay. This ain't a bad play, I don't think. Watch this before. Nope.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah. And it's very easy to abandon that spot until then. And the book is the third item in one.
Alright, so we might be able to buy some hints to find out where our important items are, but this is crazy. We still don't have bow, silvers, or ladder.
Yeah. And while we're starting to see the tracker filling a little bit, we'd like to see more. Oh! Sniped by a bunch. You lose! Good day, sir! The door repair does not like people.
I mean, before Jess just lost money, now she gets insulted and loses money.
Yes. But there, Mr. Monopoly gives you a bank error in your favor. Except instead of collecting $10, you collect 33 rupees, which is worth less than $10.
Is it? I'm not up on my exchange rates right now.
I think the rupee to dollar exchange rate is like 67 rupees per dollar.
Ah.
Jess is now in level 6. Slidick is still looking for some missing levels, notably levels 5, 2, and 8, all on Candle Row. Level 1 near start, and nobody's found level 4 yet.
We may see Jess dig out that floor item in 6 because she's seen a lot more than Slidick had at that point. She knows it's out there somewhere, and she needs those items, so she may do it.
Yes, but on the other hand, Jess also has not been to 3 yet in just a quarter. If Jess doesn't see items in 6, she may go to 3 first.
Very good point.
Especially with that compass.
She also has more recorder spots to look for level 4 at, since she has that recorder. Yeah.
One of which is on the way to 3.
Ah.
Now, I do think you probably feel a little bit worse here if you're Slidick than if you're just because of the lack of dungeons you found.
Yep.
But Slidick is going to persevere on. Jess is not going to take the transport just yet.
I wish we could turn her audio on when she finds the yet another heart container. I would not call this a nightmare seed, to answer a question in chat. It's just a very odd seed in that we keep finding heart containers, as opposed to useful items.
Slidick finds level 1 before the other levels. This could be good. We'll get the book at least, but also get another heart. This Dig Dogger could have a drop, I think. Let's see.
Oh my god!
Need the recorder out of shapes 8 to get the ladder on the floor in 6. That explains a significant number of things right now.
I would say that does put Jess in the lead now. Not just because she has the ladder, but because of the strange path to get to it, and it's going to be a while before Slidick says, I'm going to go back to 6 and look for a floor item. Because normally
Slidick's got to do 8 first, that's the other thing. And Slidick knows where 7 is, so Slidick may go to 7 before 6.
Ooh.
Because 7 does have 2 items available.
But you know what? 7 might have the bow and silvers.
It could. And just maybe now be more likely to skip items. So if you're at this point, that's the big thing is Slidick needs 7 to have something major. Or he needs to find 4 before he finds the ladder.
Yep. It looks like Jess is now going across the lower part of the map here.
Still looking for level 4. Could actually purchase some hints. Gleok returns. Thank you! Actually, that's pretty good for Slidick if he decides to buy hints. Yep, we need that game. Dongo dwells the magic boomerang. What's the last hint? Play a melody. Ooh. Oh.
So I guess that could only mean that level 4 is recorder blocked, and that's where the bow is.
Not necessarily.
Oh, you're right.
Dig Dogger block.
Dig Dogger block, yeah.
Yeah, Dig Dogger block in 7.
Oh. Well, we'll find out what it is soon enough.
Slidick's going to continue digging 1. It could also be in 9. Dig Dogger blocked.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Because we do have shuffle the level 9 enemies and level 9 bosses on. Jess is going to pick up the red ring. That is going to be very important for Jess, because now she's got a huge combat lead.
Yep, she can just run into anything now.
Although I don't recommend running into things, because you still get knocked back and it takes time.
Okay, true.
And if you run into enough things, you die anyway.
Oh, that's right, the power bracelet, the one you're supposed to find, not the one we started with, is out there somewhere as well, so that could be trolling us at some point too, where we might dig for a really difficult item, and that's all that turns out to be. Here's the item for Slidick, the heart.
Yep. And there's level 4! But this does not mean it has the bow. It's very likely, but it does not have to have the bow.
Damn, that does not push.
This block might push, but if it does, it'll open the door. Now, I will sit here and say that I would dig 4 assuming that it has a bow in it if I saw this recorder block. It just doesn't strictly have the recorder. It's just, you know, beyond likely.
Yeah.
But it's going to find level 5.
Alright, now Slidick is probably going, okay, I found this level 5. There's gotta be some items in here, but unfortunately, we know it's just 2 hearts.
It's kind of the tail of this scene. Oh, okay. You have to push this block from the left, and you have to make sure you move away as soon as you push it. Not forget that right. Down also works. Well, there's the power bracelet. So to answer the question of how do you know the layout just by entering the dungeon. So there are a couple of things. One is that you can look at the dungeon's start location and see if it lines up with a first quest and second quest room. The second is you can look at what doors are available and see, okay, I can go these directions. I can look at these things. some of it is by feel, where you can just kind of feel out what a dungeon's going to be based off of kind of the first couple of rooms. And I mean, picking up the map certainly helps. And honestly, sometimes the game just forces you to see that it's a first quest or second quest dungeon by either a walkthrough wall or way too many stairs.
And to add on to that, both trackers, both Z Helper and Z Tracker, have the maps built in. So when you enter level 4, you can bring up the map on screen to have a very quick visual comparison. You don't have to memorize the map.
But that is only for the vanilla dungeon shapes. And there's the bow!
All right.
Enemies will tell you if you do not have shuffle enemy respawn. Well, no, actually, not necessarily even then. Enemies would only tell you if you have all 1 2 or all 2 2.
Okay, so we have gotten, we as the announcers and all the people watching know that we found all the items in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 2 of the 3 items in 8. So there's only 5 items left to find.
The silver arrows, the wand, lighted candle, and our last heart containers.
So Jess still has to, of course, go to 3 and go to 7 to get those Triforces. We'll see if she full digs those at the time, or if she decides to gamble on the silvers being in 9.
And remember, Jess has not seen where 7 is yet. There's a hint! Jess is looking for level 7 up in the bogey arrow, as it's called, which is the arrow on Death Mountain that normally in second quest has magic. Jess has seen level 3, but only went into the entrance because she did not have a key when she first saw it. Now, whether she marked it out or not is another matter entirely. I would assume that she did. And another heart.
Will she take that money and go back to buy the rest of these secrets, the hints?
Also has money for the bomb upgrade if it's found at level 7.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Slidick's 2 hearts out of 5. Jess is headed over to buy bombs at the top of the waterfall, assuming she doesn't get me here.
And if I'm not mistaken, she could buy 60 bomb packs.
I don't know. Potato potato, I would like my 240 bomb capacity bomb bag, please.
Yeah, you have to. That one's really hard to find.
Is it like the book and it's in level 10?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So, folks, if you find a level 10, that's where your 240 bomb capacity bomb bag is.
Unfortunately, Jess was prioritizing these bomb spots, which is logical because these are guaranteed to be something there, versus the bogey arrow we talked about is an optional spot. There may be nothing there. So she's doing the statistically correct choice, but unfortunately, in this case, it's the wrong choice.
And Chad is pointing out level 10 also has the legendary 17 heart.
I believe if you pick up the 17th heart, Chester comes over and serenades you in person and gives you an award.
I thought it was Chester comes over and plays chess with you.
Oh, well, it's really up to you.
You get a choice of serenade or chess.
Yep.
Slidick about to enter level 2. I like the suggestion of Chester sends you a heart pizza.
You know, we've come up with a lot of delicious ideas during this stream, and that goes really well with all those chocolates that you're promising everybody.
Well, you know what I have not come up with during the course of this stream? And will not get a chance to now?
I don't know.
Math!
Math?
No math yet. Park container and 2 for Slidick. We'll see if he elects to pick it up at any point. So we have knowledge of 3 and 7 from Slidick's side. Jess has seen 3, but only went 1 room in. Jess has not seen 7 yet, but is on the correct path to get 7.
And now she can definitely afford that bomb upgrade if she wants it.
Oh, apparently level 10 also has the cluster bomb, where you use the bomb to put the bomb on all 4 sides of link.
Ooh. Does that let you push yourself across moats without the ladder?
No, that, you see, that's level 11.
Oh, okay.
And I may have been a little distracted. You said that was a raft? That allows you to cross water, or is that something else?
The cluster. You said the cluster bombs that shoot out in 4 directions. I believe in Metroid Dread they let you cross things.
Oh yes. But instead you just get the flippers at level 11.
Oh, okay.
Level 11 also apparently has the cape and bombos, which is just a fire that goes across the whole screen and deals 8 damage. And then the third item in level 11 is clearly the ability to move diagonally.
You mean on the screen or between rooms diagonally?
Both.
Ooh.
But in order to use it, you have to press both buttons at the same time while you screen transition. Early Triforce for 7. We'll see if Jess leaves. Okay, Epona's not in level 11. They couldn't fit the horse in the dungeon.
Jess is leaving.
Wait, level 11 is made up? Oh, yeah, actually. It is. Because it would be level B.
Alright, looks like Jess is heading back to level 3.
Yep. Makes sense.
Did Jess see an item in 7?
Nope.
I did not see it. Opto, did you see it?
Just has seen 9.
Okay, so we don't think she's seen any items in 7.
Slidick's following. Oh, wait, Slidick has a boomerang. Probably the wooden boomerang from level 1. Slidick's gonna come down here, see the old man. We'll be able to get this hint. Big Dr. Gaze is by a lake.
Now, Jess is presumably hoping, I have found all these other things, 3 has got to contain some goods. And if that's what she's thinking, she's wrong, unfortunately. It just has 2 hearts.
Yeah. We still don't know where hearts 8 and 9 are, though.
Has Slidick not found the items in 2?
I don't think so. Or,
It looked like
he's seen the heart container, but I don't think he's seen the boomerang.
Kind of looked like he's been to almost all the rooms.
Like Slidick is going to come back and get the Triforce. The best thing for Slidick to do here is just ignore it. But Slidick doesn't.
Now with that red ring, Jess is not at all scared of these Patras.
Yeah.
Given what we've seen, I think the number at the moment is 2/5 chance that the silvers are in 9.
with a 2-bits chance, but you also have a 3 old men in 9, and one of them can have the hit with the silver. So I think you still take 9 anyway after you get that one.
Yeah, I think that's the right choice. It's going to be funny if the silvers are in that moat room everyone's walked through.
Yeah. Wait, which level?
In level 8, Slidick just walked through it. That's the one where it had all the red dark nuts.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
Jess also did not clear it.
Yes.
Well, this level 8 is good for Slidick. That will get him the recorder once he finds it. And the any key, that'll make him happy as well. I'm glad for these runners that we got early white sword. It's made this go a lot faster. There's a lot of combat here. It would have been a lot longer with just wood sword.
Yes. Although, honestly, the enemy health hasn't been that bad overall. Jess has decided she does not want that heart. You know, we saw like 7 hearts in the first 30 minutes, and then the next 30 minutes we've seen no new hearts. What is that shape?
Wow. Some sort of industrial equipment that like presses things together?
It's a professional stapler.
You're right. It is.
It's a professional stapler. Oh, I like sewing machine too.
Does one of us have to talk like the guy from Office Space now for the rest of this seed?
This is my stapler. There are many others, but mine is unique. I can't do the voice. I haven't seen it in too long.
I'm sorry. You seem to have my silver arrows. No, I can't do it either. Sorry. Sorry, chat.
There's the recorder for Slidick.
Good.
But Jess is about to go into level 9. So we still need silver arrows, but we're also going to be listening for Ganon because while his contractors were very good at making the walls sturdy, they were not good at making them sound. And we're also looking for Zelda. Which she could be right there. There's Zelda. And there's wand!
That would have been amazing if that was the silvers, but just a wand.
Well, it's technically the correct color, it's just the wrong item.
To answer a question in chat, yes, we have seen both hint shops, but we've only seen 4 of the 6 hints because of money limitations.
Money. The wand will also make this faster because, okay, apparently level 9 is just Pennsylvania.
So chat's the mathematicians in chat are pointing out that now that we know there's a wand in 9, we've got 4 items left. 3 of them are not in 9. There's only a 25% chance that it's going to be here, the silvers.
Slidick is going to see the magic game. Silver to kill the beast lies in southeast of the skull. It is in level 9.
Thank you for making me look like an idiot, old man.
Well, I mean, if you did have the odds on your side, the game just said no. You don't get to have your odds.
Can you imagine if I was the one playing that and had said, oh, the numbers say to leave, and then the hint was in the next room?
Slidick has to... Oh, Slidick's gonna go look for the 3rd item in 8.
And that's a very reasonable thing to do.
Yeah. This dig may end up being what closes Slidick's window, but who knows? Now, if a Goma blocks the silvers at 9,
That would be amazing.
I would love it. Be the game's last laugh.
Yeah, if Jess hadn't found that hint, I don't know what she would have done for sure. Well, I guess we should ask her after the race.
Probably said some very unkind words to.
And Slidick finds the red candle on the floor in 8, so he has now found all 3 items in 8. So he knows it's not here.
And that means that the only 2 items we're missing are the last 2 hearts in 7!
Wow.
Double. So, go ahead.
Can you imagine if someone had dug 7 for that and got the 2 hearts?
I would just like to note, double heart 3, double heart 5, double heart 7, heart 1, 2, and 6. 3 double heart levels.
That is... I can't imagine how frustrating that is for the runners. And yet, with all those hearts, no mags pick up because of all the muggers.
Well, nobody's going to go get the 2 hearts in 7. And wait, hold on. Slidick is still looking for level 4.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is, will Slidick go to 7 before 6? Knowing that 6 is only 1 item and a floor drop.
Yeah, this seed, like all the things that make sense to do, are the wrong answers for finishing the seed quickly. It's unfortunate.
Well, I still think you need to go to 4 first. No matter what, I think you go to 4 first.
He can't go to 4 first.
You have the recorder.
Oh, he does. You're right. I'm sorry. He can go to 4 first.
Yeah, Slidick has
right.
a recorder at this point. Slidick can go to 4 first.
Okay, but he needs the ladder out of 6 to finish 6. Was that our only...
I think the bow is ladder blocked in 4, according to chat. Also, we hear Ganon. That's not Ganon.
Is this going to be one of those where you have to find just the right staircase to get to Ganon?
Well, according to this room, no. Here's Ganon, but you have to bomb out of Ganon's room to get to the silvers. Can't go that way. Just gonna take up Ganon hug real quick. Can't go that way!
Alright.
What a trolley seed. Look at where you start.
You start 2 rooms away from Ganon?
But you can't get there the short way because of the way that 9's entrance works. There's no bomb walls.
Well, it's just road construction. It happens everywhere. We all complain about it. But you just gotta live with it.
Yeah. The one thing that I do miss about 2020 was having absolutely 0 traffic ever.
Did you see that the Zelda's room blocked off access to the other 2 rooms next to it?
Oh wow. This 9 has found a way to be incredibly trolly at the same time. Alright, Slidick is in 4. Slidick is ladder blocked out of the north portion of 4, which unfortunately contains the bow!
Oh, that is unfortunate, yeah. If this was a router's seed and you could do it, in the order, the most optimal order with pre-knowledge, I think this could be an incredibly fast seed.
Yeah, I think so. You skip all of 3, you skip all of 7, you skip all of 5, more or less.
Yep.
Skip all of 2. Man. So now Slidick's going to have to double dip 4 after double dipping 6. But Slidick probably goes to 9 after finishing off 6, honestly.
Yeah. Both runners are playing excellently. The only reason there's really a difference between the two of them is just certain ordering choices they made have put Jess ahead just because of that required recorder to get the ladder, to get the bow, etc.
And it really didn't take a whole lot.
And have there been any ladder blocks in 9? I haven't seen any.
I haven't really seen any. Slidick got bumped into the Triforce in level 4. Gonna go back in real quick to get as much as he can out of it. Fortunately, he's only gonna be able to get the power bracelet, which he already has. Well, this could be a ladder block.
Yeah. Let's see, is it blocking the silvers? It could be.
Step over the water to reach the silver arrows? It is!
Wow.
Okay. This is in the 1 and 2 group. It is not technically a bracket, but it is a group of 1 and 2 runners.
And Slidick finds the bad news that it is just the power bracelet that he already has in level 4.
Jess is about to go into the Ganon fight.
And if I recall, Zelda was really close to start, so we'll see an up A.
Yep. Let's see where Slidick decides to go here. Slidick is going to 7, as Jess will finish with an official time of 1:06:14.
Get your GGs in chat for Jess.
Slidick is going to be very unhappy with the results of the 7 dig.
Yep.
I believe Slidick though did go. What? Excuse me.
Is that 4 segments?
Wait. So you mean to tell me that not only do we have 4 segments in 7, but the professional stapler also does not contain, but 7 also doesn't contain a long arm that goes into the professional stapler of 8? And this has a little nub?
I can't explain it.
Alright, that's it. I give up. Shapes win.
So what percentage of this level is staircases?
Yes! As we have Jess joining us here in the commentary booth. GG's.
Whoa, this is a level 7 map. Holy heck.
Oh yeah, no, 8 is even better.
Oh wow. Yeah, I saw none of that.
Yeah. So, my brain is a little bit broken at the moment from 7 and 8 maps.
Yeah, the left part of this map looks like Baby Groot.
Alright, so we have Baby Groot and the professional stapler.
Oh my gosh.
Name a more iconic duo.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Jess. We
so-
should spend more time congratulating you. Congratulations on your win. Very well played.
I was too distracted by this map. Thank you. And I will just say, hashtag Just Theorem, ladder's always in 6.
So, you were into 6 after Slidick was, but Slidick got 1 item and had to bail because they didn't have the recorder when they went in.
Ah, yep. Of course it's a recorder blocked ladder. Like, come on.
Yeah, this was a seed of the correct choices were not the best statistical choices were not the right choices for getting done with the seed quickly.
Yeah, how about, like, I don't know, the first what felt like 15 minutes. I couldn't find a single dungeon besides level 9.
So there was that, and then there was, in the first 30 minutes between the both of you, we saw like 7
You saw 7 what?
hearts.
Oh, yeah.
It was
There's
just-
so many hearts.
All hearts early, and neither of you picked up the map before.
Are we sure that Chester didn't roll the seed?
Given that we know double heart in 7 by process of elimination, I'm convinced.
We had some theories on what'll happen if you get the 17th heart. You can rewatch the stream to find out.
Nice.
Spoiler warning, all of them involve Chester showing up at your house.
But it depends on what he's bringing as like housewarming gifts. Probably something heart-shaped. As long as he's not bringing a human heart, then we're good.
Well, one of them was a chessboard, so I guess you could have a heart-shaped chessboard. And for Slidick step over the water to reach the silver arrow, that might point him towards 4, which would be good.
I guess I can just tell you the answer, Jess. It's either that he will play chess with you, or he will bring you a heart-shaped pizza, or... Actually, I forgot what the third one is.
The third one was he will serenade you.
Ah, yes, yes. And welcome to the booth, our runner-up, Slidick. Welcome.
GG, Slidick.
Thank you. Good game.
So,
Oh, go ahead, also.
so the ladder was, as you probably figured out by now, in 6.
All right.
It was in the corridor staircase where the other item was under that big dogger.
Perfect.
Yeah, I happened to find 8 first, and dug 8, found both the recorder and the key, and then the Triforce, and then found 1 and 6. So I guess I was lucky that I found it in that order, I guess.
My biggest thing, I didn't have a candle when I came through the vanilla area in Candle Row the first time, and that was like literally the last area of the map I checked, and there's 4 dungeons right there.
Where did I get a candle from? I got a candle like right away.
You got a candle from the Takenese cave that was under the power bracelet.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Slidick. How about the maps of 7 and 8?
Those were ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. Those were terrible.
Yeah, the first thing I said when I popped in the booth was, well, that's a 7, because I didn't see either map, so I'm happy I was able to see it.
And I don't know if we mentioned this. Had you finished finding the other item in 7, it would also have been a heart.
That seemed all I could be able to find. I didn't find any of the important items.
Well, there wasn't. I mean, this was so chain reaction. You had to find the recorder to find the ladder, and the ladder to find the bow.
And also the ladder to find the silvers in 9.
Yeah, the path to the silvers was kind of funky, too.
Goodness, I was still 20 minutes from finishing, 30 minutes from finishing.
I don't think you were that far. I don't think that's true. This race was very close. Jess just got that ordering using her theorem about where the ladder is. Otherwise, this was really close.
Her theorem works on 100% of the sieges. The ladder's in 6.
True.
Don't ask about the others.
The others don't exist.
I mean, both of you dug out a lot of levels, and the seed rewarded you with lots of hearts that the muggers then took away from you. That seems to be the primary thing about this seed.
Yeah, all I left behind were the 2 items in 7 and the floor item in 8, which looks like that was red candle.
Yes. Slidick did pick up that item, yes.
Yep.
All in all, that 8 was pretty easy, though. Most of the levels were pretty easy.
Yeah, the overworld, I don't know how many times you died, but I most definitely took a lot of Wizrobe beams to the face.
I did fine, except I got Pole's voice to death like 3 times in the Northeast.
Yeah,
I guess the other nice thing was I had a decently early white sword because I dug Death Mountain really early. I had it at like 10 minutes in, which helped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
Both
'cause of those
of you
any
didn't get that white sword nice and early. It was 4 hearts.
I remember my question for Jess now. A theoretical question
Uh-oh.
about your theoretical state of mind. In
Okay.
9, if you watch the recording back, I was going on and on about, will Jess decide to keep digging for the second item or not? And then you immediately walked into the old man room who told you the silvers were there.
Nice.
What were you thinking right up until that moment that you saw that?
Oh, I mean, obviously finding the wand early, I was like, hooray, combat, but boo, there's one of my items already and it wasn't silvers, but I'm like, I'm gonna at least either dig out till I find this item or till I find an old man that tells me if it's here or not, because I did not want to go back to 7 or 8. But if the old man had said the silvers are not here, I probably would have gone to 7 first because I had 2 items outstanding.
All right. Okay.
Also, hooray for a free red ring on the coast. That was fun.
Yeah, I assumed once someone found the ladder, they would immediately run to get that, since it's such a helpful item.
But no, it was a fun seed.
Honestly, like, outside of the fact that the seed started off very, very weird, because of just so many hearts and how chain reaction it was, like, overall, the seed could have been a whole lot worse.
That is true.
Just put, just put the ladder in deep 7 with that map. And then go throw the bow in 9 so that you can go back to a Goma block 8 to get your silvers. Could have easily done that.
I'm okay with it not doing that.
I'm still waiting for the required triple dip 9 seed.
We can roll that one for you, Elsoa.
Alright, fine. I accept.
I'll play that one with you also.
You're gonna play it with me? Okay.
Sure.
Alright, so that'll be the next SG Weekly is the triple dip 9 seed. Got it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, GG's again, Slidick. Thanks for accommodating me and going so early in the week so we can get this one in the books. Appreciate it.
No problem. Good game again.
I would ask each of you who you'd like to face next as you move on in this tournament. But since this is the first game of the week, you cannot possibly know who will be the people that you might be able to play against next week.
That is true. The only person I don't want to play is Z1R by.
Really? I mean, that's a challenging opponent, I believe.
I don't know. I think that Z1R by is in tough competition with Z2R by.
Ooh.
Yeah, because Z2R by shows up and just wins everything.
But Z1R by, everyone wimps out and won't show up and play him.
Exactly. They're scared.
Yeah.
Z1R by has a perfect record, as does Z2R by.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks again, Elsoa and Pedantic Potatoes for the comms and Opno for the tracking. Appreciate it.
You are very welcome.
Yes, most definitely.
All right, well, I
Anytime
suppose...
except when I'm
Sorry.
No, I was just saying anytime except when I'm asleep. Then it's a lot harder.
Well, we got some other matches going on at present, so I suppose we should start wrapping up this broadcast so our Zelda fans can switch over and start watching those. It looks like, I'm not sure if it's still running or not, but there may be the Ursidine and Ridley going. And then I believe also the Captain's Green 7 and Truant has also started, as well as Special K and Cytown. And then later tonight we'll have Druas versus Imasock. So lots of good games to watch.
Absolutely. And I do want to once again say thank you to our two runners, jessandy and Slidick, for giving us a warning. But if there is nothing further than pedantic, I will give you the last word as I took the first word.
All right. Well, I'd also like to thank Opno for tracking. Thank you for keeping us accurate and doing that job, and also rolling this amazing seed. And thank you to the SpeedGaming Network for hosting us. This is always appreciated. And thank you all out there who are watching for tuning in and enjoying this with us. Hope to see you at future games. Have a good night, everybody.